welcome back to my channel. Today is the start of my 24-hour readathon. So I'm splitting it up between day one, which is today, Saturday, and tomorrow, Sunday, because I cannot pull an all-nighter. Not only do I not want to, I also live in a really cramped New York City apartment, and I share a room with my sister, so I would be stuck for the majority of the night on the couch in the living room. It's not a vibe. I'm not doing it. And then also I want this readathon to be done by tomorrow night, or tomorrow early mornings, because I have other reading planned for next week. So this is really just like a little weekend thing. So yeah, that is the plan. 12 hours today, 12 hours tomorrow. Literally it's already 2 p.m. because I had a really late start to my mornings, so that means I literally do have to wake up at like 8 tomorrow morning. If I can't manage to do 12 hours today, I have to add all the hours I didn't manage to do until tomorrow, because I will be reading for 24 hours. Like, that will be happening. So maybe I'm less excited than I thought. What else? Oh yeah. So in terms of books, I've got, like, basically I can read anything online, but what I have saved already is this book, which is on my books app on my iPad and also on my phone. Normally I read on my phone, but since I'm filming on my phone, I'll just read on the iPad. It's fine. So yeah, I've got this book, which I'm very excited to get to. It is also on my May TBR, so that would be useful. And then I have other physical books as well. I picked kind of like short books because I thought it would like motivate me if I finish the books, you know what I mean? So I'll show the books to you in an instant, but I feel that is basically like everything I had to say. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I think the first book I'm going to start off with is this one, To Each His Own. Yeah, because this one just seems so freaking interesting. It's basically about this guy who receives like a note that says that he's gonna die like tomorrow, the next day, and then he's like, oh, such an odd little note, and he ignores it, but then he does actually die the next day, and the police like can't find anything involving his murder. But then like a college professor, or like just a professor in general, he finds like a piece of evidence, and then like he starts investigating, and it's just like a whole thing. And it's very short. I don't know, I want to start with this one. So this is what we're going to start off with, and I'm going to start off the timer. Okay guys, so I was actually kind of a genius and I put the timer, but I also put the stopwatch, so we've been reading for an hour and 15 minutes, and so there is 22 hours and 45 minutes left. And honestly, I've been reading super slow. I'm only on chapter 4, page 35. Honestly, the writing is a little bit, I mean, it's witty and it's funny, but the writing's a little dense, I guess. Like, it's definitely not the writing you just like read in a little romance book, which is what I've been like reading for the past couple weeks, I guess. And there's like certain parts I'm like kind of like sitting there, I'm getting so confused because they're going on little tangents, but it is funny and it's quite fun, I guess. I don't know, nothing much has happened except the guy, which is not a spoiler since it says in the back, but they've died, and they're like starting to investigate it, and then like turns out there's like a little thing, but like his friends basically are saying, because he received a note, right, that said, oh, you're gonna die, and all of his friends were convincing him that it was like just a joke, but then he does actually die. And then after that, all of his friends, like, they're all together and they're like, he must have done like something bad, he must have been like a bad person to have basically shit talking him because there's no way they would just like kill him for no reason. So they're all like coming up with theories of what he did, and I'm like sitting here and I'm like, I would be kind of pissed off if like I died and then for no reason, and then all my friends are basically coming up with reasons as to like why it made sense that I died. I would be like, okay. But anyways, I'm hoping to at least get to the halfway point, which is, oh, it's like perfectly chapter 10. So I still have 6 more chapters to read. Okay, we've officially reached the 3.5 hour benchmark, and quick little update on the book. I have 50 pages left, and I'm very happy I only have 50 pages left because I'm getting tired and my phone is also dying, but I'm gonna try to finish as much as I can. The book is fine. I'm kind of into it, kind of not. I don't know. It's like, it's a whole thing. I really want to finish it, but also I kind of want to put it down and read something else. But it's fine, it's whatever. I'm gonna keep reading it and I'll give you my full thoughts when I finally finish. I finished the book. And I literally have no idea what to rate it, and it took me 5 hours to read this book, and I'm tired. It is literally 10 p.m. 10 p.m. I've clearly been very unproductive. Obviously, I stopped the timer because otherwise it wouldn't be 10 p.m. But yeah, officially 5 hours in, 19 hours left, and it is 10:15 p.m. I cannot read 7 hours today anymore. I mean, there isn't even 7 hours left in the day to read, and I'm not reading up until 5 a.m. because then I won't be able to wake up. So it's like, do I pull an all-nighter? I don't want to. Or do I just like extend it into Monday? I don't know. But anyways, this book was just weird. There was an incestuous marriage at the end that just like caught me off guard. There was shenanigans going on. Perverted men. Every single male character in this book, perverts. Obsessed with this one girl. Like, one of the guys is 72. And he's like speaking about like this young girl. I mean, she's not like underage, but like still. No. And like the ending, so unsatisfying. The writing, a little difficult to get into. I don't know if it's like the fact because it was translated or something, but I was just... The last chapter had me shook, literally. So yeah, I still don't know what to rate it. I feel like rating it anything under a 3.5 is just like wrong. But I also have a book that I rated a 3.75 that is definitely not up to par with this book. So if I rate it below that book, I just feel freaking dumb for doing that. I don't know. So I have no idea what to rate this book, but I finished it. I am gonna start a new book. I might like take a shower before or after, I don't know, because I do have to get unready and stuff. I'm gonna start Breaking Character, or actually I'll put it here, Breaking Character, because I want to, and it's on my phone and my iPad, so I can like read it online, which I much prefer to physical books. I literally don't know why, but I just, yeah, and I've been wanting to read that book for a while. It's sapphic and all of that, so I think I'm gonna have a good time. I don't know if I'll update you later. Maybe I will, I don't know. Girlies, while the lighting is cooperating, I want to update you guys and say that we have 15 hours left. We are quite literally only 9 hours in. And I'm still reading Breaking Character. I woke up at 12 p.m. this afternoon. And I read from 12 to 1. And then I had some breakfast and then I read some more. And I like the book, I'm liking it. I'm only like 30% in though. I'll talk about it more later on. Now I'm getting kind of to the part where they're fake dating. I have to like scoot back because of the lighting. But yeah, I'm getting to the part where they're starting to fake date now, which is kind of cute. I don't know, I always love sapphic romances. I think it's so cute. So I'm enjoying it. It's not a 5-star read like I had hoped it would be. But I'm gonna keep reading this. I clearly have 15 hours more of reading, and because I want to post this tomorrow, because I want to stay consistent to my Monday and Friday posting schedule, I am going to pull an all-nighter. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm gonna have to. Literally, I need to read for 15 hours straight. So, yeah. We are 10 hours in the challenge, 14 hours left, but I'm really getting into this book now. I'm actually getting so into it, and I want specific things to happen so badly. Like, I want craziness to happen. I want gossip. I want drama. I want it all. And I don't know if the author is going to do it, but I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it. Y'all, what I wanted to happen fucking happened. Yes. The annoying ass character got put in her place because the guy she's in love with started flirting with Summer. We have 25 minutes until the halfway point of this 24-hour readathon, and I swear I've been reading for days. Like, I swear I feel like I've been reading nonstop for days, and it's definitely the fact that I was kind of like reading all day, or at least my focus was reading all day yesterday and all day today, and so it's like technically been much more than 24 hours since I started this. I still have to go until 8 a.m. tomorrow, and that's not even counting the fact that I'm gonna have to pause for my shower and all of that. Like, and I know I should have probably just like made it just go 24 hours straight and like no stops, but I really want to know, like personally, how much I can actually read in 24 hours. Like, not in 24 hours, no, like I want to see how much I can actually get done with 24 full hours. Also, I haven't been out since Friday, so I'm thinking of maybe going up into the terrace, like some fresh air, a little breeze on my face, because yeah, I'm feeling tired. Hello, so I'm going up to the terrace with my iPad. I can't figure out if there are like cameras in the stairwell, but my vision is so bad I can't tell if someone's on the terrace. Y'all can't even see me, but I'm on the terrace and I have the iPad. I'm gonna be reading. I didn't bring my light because I thought that would be so, I don't know, like embarrassing. So there's gonna be like no footage of me up here, but the weather is so perfect. It's like there's a breeze and it's kind of chilly, but with like my little jacket, I'm fine, and that's just amazing. So. From the terrace, and I was there for a full hour, which I think is super productive of me because I just normally hate being outside. So I'm officially on page 190 and I have 100 pages left, so that's going to take me a couple hours because I'm reading at a snail's pace. I'm so slow. I don't know what's happening, but you know, at least that means I'm savoring the romance, the contents, the writing. But it's getting cute. It's getting cute. I was giggling and kicking my feet. I finally said it correctly. I keep wanting to say kicking and giggling my feet, which my feet can giggle. And I also keep wanting to say kiggling, and that's not a word. It's just not a word. So yeah, I still have 11 and a half hours though. So definitely there's gonna be a all-nighter pulled, which I don't even know how that's gonna work because my mom and my sister are gonna be sleeping, and then I'm not gonna have makeup on, and my acne is getting worse because I'm on acne medication now, so I feel self-conscious without makeup on camera. So this is gonna be like conquering my fears basically. I don't know, I don't even know if I'll update y'all. We'll see. And also I can't even take a nap tomorrow because I have so much to do. I have to obviously edit and upload this video, but also I have to apply to jobs. Actually, that's not the exciting part. I was doing this because we have a Zoom interview for fostering cats, which I'm so excited about because I've wanted a cat for so long, and I know fostering is not the same as adopting, but at least we'll be able to see if we like mesh well with having cats. So that's very exciting. And then less exciting, I do have to apply to jobs because I graduated early from high school, and then I was in Mexico City for 2 months, and now I'm back, and I thought it would be easy to just have a job or like get a job, but it's not. I can't find a job. And I need a job. Like, I need to save for my gap year because my gap year starts in a couple months, and I don't have nearly enough to last all on my own and in Europe for months. So, a small dilemma. So yeah, the book is getting so cute. The book is getting really cute, and I'm actually really happy now. Like, at the beginning, I feel like I really needed to like get into the book. Now I'm into it, and I'm really into it. So to say that this book is so dramatic, but I'm loving it. But there's this one character that I hate with everything in me. I hate her, and I wish so much ill will on her. I haven't hated a character this much in literally forever, and I hate her. I literally hate her. She's so manipulative, so narcissistic, genuinely the most horrible woman I've read about in so long. I actually like fully recommend this book. It's so dramatic, and it's so fun. I just love it. We have 7 hours and 40 minutes left of the challenge, and I officially finished Breaking Character. I'm not going to talk too much about it now because I look like shit. I'm kind of tired because it's 4:15 a.m. So I'll talk about it towards the end of the video, but I think it was just super cute. I think my rating ranges from like a 4 to 4.5. It was what I needed, and yeah, yeah, it was nice, and I fully recommend it if you are looking to read a sapphic romance or just like a romance in general. But I have a new book lined up. It's very short. It has only like 112 pages on paperback. I'm gonna read it online though, but here it is in all its glory. Let me move here so y'all can see it. But yeah, I'm gonna read that in my bed though, so I'm not gonna have any footage of anything because my sister's sleeping in the room and it's gonna be fully dark. I'm just gonna be reading it on my phone under my covers. I need a little bit of chill time. I mean, I have been chilling, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll probably see you next when the sun comes back, because the quality at night is just atrocious, and yeah. Y'all, I'm gonna be so honest. I took like a 2-hour nap. It's 10 a.m. now. Or no, not 10 a.m. It's 11 a.m. now. So it's like an appropriate time to be awake, I guess. But I'm just like so tired and I want to go back to bed. But the timer is currently paused, so I still have many hours to read. And I have stuff to do, so I don't know. I'm like so torn and I'm just not doing good. Good afternoon. It's 1 p.m. and I still have 4 hours left. You might be wondering how the heck did that happen, and it's because I took a nap. I took a nap because genuinely I was so exhausted. My brain could not process anything I was reading. But I did finish, I mentioned yesterday, I did finish Breaking Character, and I also did finish, what's it called? I forget. I kind of finalized my ratings, which I'll talk about them more later, like when I finish this whole video. But I think I rated this one at 3.75 because it was cute, but it was also very short, so they couldn't like do too much. So kind of weird, like there's like this slight romance going on between this 23-year-old like human and then this other character who is clearly not human, but I cannot really figure out what he is, and it's probably just because I'm so sleep deprived. And I read that when I was like basically hallucinating. He's like 400 years old. So I feel like, I know it's legal and whatnot, but 400 years old versus 23? I don't know if I'm into that. I don't know. There's no cliffhanger or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay. So I wasn't that interested in reading the second book. I was like, So I'm gonna keep reading this book and I will check back soon. I also need to do more like B-roll because genuinely I'm lacking. we have 2 hours and a half left, and I have about 100 pages left of Dear Martin. And this book is so tragic, but also such an important read on police brutality and the reality of life for Black men in America. Also a quick read. It's I guess maybe middle grade level. It's just like, it's depressing, honestly. It's depressing and it's heartbreaking. But I do really like the way it's written. I really am, I don't want to say like enjoying the book. I don't know how to explain it, because obviously what's happening in the book is horrible. But the book itself, I really, really like. I like the pacing, I like the style of writing, I like the kind of the organization they're doing, and also the author kind of played around with different forms of text. So there's obviously the narration, but also the journal entries the main character writes. And also when there's like an important phone call, like they listed out like a play kind of, you know. And so I really am enjoying that. And I think honestly, like, this could be a 5-star read. I don't know, because I'm so picky with my 5-star reads, and I've only had 3 out of like the 22 books I've read this year. But honestly, I'm getting quite tired. Like, I do want to take another nap, but obviously I got ready and all of that. And bad news, our interview for like the cats, there just was never a follow-up email, so we just didn't actually have the interview today. So I'm crossing my fingers that we'll have the interview for another day and that it'll go good. But y'all, I'm feeling this lack of sleep. I'm feeling it so badly. I'm on page 150, so I still have like 60 pages left of Dear Martin, and I'm getting so tired. We got 45 minutes left. I finished Dear Martin. Let me show you the timer. We're pushing through. It's already 6:18, so I'll be done a little bit after 7. And then I have another video to start filming for, but it's okay. So yeah, I finished this book, and this was gut-wrenching. So heartbreaking and so angering. Many times I was so pissed off at the justice system, at the white characters, at so many of the characters, just like at what was happening, you know. And I think that's like the point. The point is to be so freaking angry at the police brutality that Black boys in this country face. And I think this was really well done for the young adult audience. You know, it really, for the people who are ignorant as to what happens to Black boys and Black men and how unfair the justice system is, it's enlightening for them. And like, there's definitely so many other books about police brutality and all that. So if you're an adult and you've read those books, like, yeah, you don't need to pick this one up. But for the young adult crowd, I think it's definitely such an important read. I think everyone who is under 18 and is interested in, you know, learning more about the world, I think this is a really great read. So I gave this a 4.5, and I fully recommend it to everyone. For this video, I think that's what I'm gonna leave it as. Super powerful, super heartbreaking, fucked up. I hate America. With those 45 minutes, I'm going to start another book. I have one online, and I'm just gonna start it. I'm not gonna end it, obviously. Finish it, but like, I'll read some of it. We'll see where we're at. I'm literally like on autopilot right now. Like, I'm tired, but I'm like no longer tired because I've been awake for so long. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Officially done with this 24-hour readathon. This was a ride. This was a journey. This was much more than I thought it would be. Definitely have to be better planned next time, but I think it was still kind of fun. I don't know. Let me know. So quickly, let's do a rundown because I just want to do this quickly. But the 2 physical books I read, Dear Martin and To Each His Own. Both short books, but very nice. So I give this one a 3.75. I thought it was good. It was just a little bit, I think I haven't been used to the writing. And so it was like a little bit difficult to get into the book. And once I did get into the book, there's like just certain aspects, like the incestuous marriages, like all the religion stuff that are just not my favorite to read about. So yeah, just not my favorite book. So, and then Dear Martin, I actually rated a 4.5 because I just updated on my thoughts on this one, but I thought it was really well done, really well written for the audience, for the age group, and you know, just heartbreaking but informative. The 2 books I read online, Breaking Characters, the first one, and then I keep forgetting the name of the other one, literally so bad. But Breaking Character, I gave a 4.25. I was looking at what I rated my other books, and I think a 4.25 is a good rating. It was really fun, super dramatic, a lot of gossip. It was like perfectly paced, not too slow, not too fast. Really had all the aspects you want in a romance, and the only thing why I docked off points is honestly because you don't really, you see like this one-sided attraction of one of the main characters, that but the other main character, she doesn't have any realization towards the other main character until like 70% into the book. And I feel like I can definitely appreciate a slow burn, but I felt like it became a little bit, and like I understand the mindset that she was really into this other girl, and you know, she had been convincing herself to get over her for a long time, and she hadn't really realized that she did in fact get over her. And so it took her a while, you know, to be able to jump into another love interest, which I fully understand that just like dynamic, and that it's crucial in certain situations, and in this situation it was. But it's just a little bit like one character loved the other a lot more, and I'm not always a fan of that. Like I like a little more when it's more equal, I guess. So that's that. And then the other one was a quick little book, a little fantasy book, which I rated 3.75 as well, I'm pretty sure. And this one I think I honestly would have enjoyed a lot more when I was younger, which is interesting because I don't think its target audience is necessarily a younger audience, but it's just like type of a cozy fantasy that I really enjoyed then, that I can read now, but I'm just not fully into it. And this is the book that I really read at the peak of my tiredness, and I was really just losing it. So not everything was coming in, but it was fine because it wasn't a high stakes fantasy. But I think it was really cute. I did mention earlier, I feel like the age gap is kind of weird, like 400 years old, 23. I know they're both consensual adults, but like, I don't know, it's still kind of weird. Things happen, but there isn't really like a full plot line since it's literally 100 pages, like 110 pages. So they can't expand on too much. So there is like kind of like a romance subplot, but it's not very explored at all. And so I can't really call it a romance. So I'm calling it like a fantasy. And it's fun. It's just kind of like random, and then all of a sudden, the problem they're having, or the conflict they're having, all of a sudden like fully resolved. It just shows up. Like it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but like it's just fully resolved, and then we just like move on because the story ends in like 10 pages, so you kind of have to move on. So I think it's always difficult with a really short book to really develop anything, and I do think this author actually did a good job with it, but you know, I don't think it's on par with other 4-star books. So yeah. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment below if you did, or about like anything in the video, and also don't forget to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to film more for you guys. This was tiring, but I hope it was worth it. Anyways, bye.